I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Las Vegas Live. I'm your host, Adam Torres, and each and every week I bring you the top 10 things to do in Las Vegas. Before we begin, quick shout out to our sponsor, VegasNearMe.com. Vegas Near Me is where I go to compare tickets, hotel rooms, shows, and nearby attractions. It's all in one place. It'll help you find the best seats, the best prices, and the best overall experience for your trip. If you haven't checked it out yet, go to VegasNearMe.com for all your booking and travel. Okay, let's start this episode with what's new in Vegas. First off, EDC Las Vegas turns 30. We're going to talk about them a little bit more later in the list. You know they made the top 10 list of things to do. No doubt closing their residency this Saturday night. Hard Rock Guitar Tower completing its structural frame on the Strip. I love watching this project. It's amazing. The other day I watched a sunset behind the huge guitar, and I just think once this thing is finished, it's going to be absolutely amazing and beautiful. You can't miss it. It's unmistakable. Let's jump into this week's top 10 things to do in Las Vegas. Number 10, EDC World Party Parade. It's free. It's open to everyone. It'll be Thursday only. Thursday, May 14th, the Electric Daisy Carnival, also known as EDC, is hosting a free World Party Parade through Las Vegas in celebration of the festival's 30th anniversary. Again, open to everyone, no ticket required, no EDC wristband needed. This is the first time in the event's 30-year history that a public parade has been held as part of the EDC Las Vegas celebration. The parade brings the visual aesthetic of the festival, the floats, the costumes, the headliner community, the art, cars, the color in the public streets of Las Vegas for the first time. For anyone in the city, Thursday, who has ever been curious about EDC but never attended, or for visitors who simply want to experience something genuinely unusual, the parade is a remarkable opportunity. The full spectacle of an event that took 30 years to build, available for free on a Thursday afternoon and evening in Las Vegas. Exact parade route and timing details are becoming confirmed through the official Insomniac and EDC Las Vegas channels. VegasNearMe.com has the EDC listing with links to the official event information. Number 9, Wizard of Oz at Sphere. The Wizard of Oz continues running daily at Sphere all week, and this week the scheduling creates a specific opportunity. Monday and Tuesday have the full showtime schedule with nothing competing in the building. Wednesday through Saturday, No Doubt takes the 8:30 p.m. slot, and the Wizard of Oz runs 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on those days. That means the Sphere doubleheader, Wizard of Oz in the afternoon, No Doubt at night, is available every day Wednesday through Saturday this week. For any first-time visitors to Las Vegas who want to understand what Sphere does, the Wizard of Oz is still the most accessible entry point. The 160,000 square foot wraparound LED environment, the tornado sequence, the black and white to Technicolor transition, the Emerald City surrounding you on every surface simultaneously, 75 minutes that redefines what a venue can do. And as the No Doubt residency ends after Saturday night, The Wizard of Oz will be the only Sphere production running from Sunday forward until the next announced residency. VegasNearMe.com has showtimes for every day this week. Number 8, Bassrush Massive, the theater at Virgin Hotels. Bassrush Massive comes to the theater at Virgin Hotels Las Vegas on Thursday night, and for bass music fans in town for EDC weekend who want to get started a night early, this is the show. Bassrush is one of the most respected bass music event brands in North America, running their massive events at major venues as high-production bass music concerts that function as genuine alternatives to festival format. Full production, full sound system, dedicated bass music programming from the underground end of the electronic spectrum. Thursday, May 14th also happens to be the night of the free EDC 30th Anniversary World Party Parade in Las Vegas, which runs through the city before evening events begin. Bassrush Massive at 8 p.m. gives anyone already in Las Vegas for EDC weekend a strong indoor concert option after the parade. The theater at Virgin Hotel is a well-regarded mid-size room on Paradise Road just east of the Strip corridor. Solid sound, good sight lines, and the Virgin Hotel's property surrounding it. One night, Thursday, May 14th at 8 p.m., tickets starting at $51, one of the best price shows on the board this week. Go to VegasNearMe.com to pick up those tickets. Number 7, Lady A, one night only at PH Live, Planet Hollywood. Lady A performs a single Las Vegas show at PH Live at Planet Hollywood on Friday night. And for country fans attending EDC weekend who either do not have festival tickets or prefer something entirely different from the Motor Speedway, this is the show. Hillary Scott, Charles Kelly, and Dave Haywood have built one of the most commercially successful and critically respected careers in 21st century country music. 7 Grammy Awards, more than 18 million album units sold, nearly 5 billion digital streams, and a string of 10 number one hits, including Need You Know, which is the highest certified song ever recorded by a country group. Need You Know, American Honey, Just a Kiss, Hello World, Bartender, You Look Good. This is a catalog built on vocal harmony and emotional specificity that has made Lady A one of the defining country acts of the past 2 decades. Their most recent shows have been selective and rare. They have not announced a major tour in 2026, making this Las Vegas date one of a very small number of opportunities to see them perform live anywhere this year. One night only, Friday, May 15th, 8 p.m. at PH Live. Tickets starting at $95. Go to vegasnearme.com for ticket options. Number 6, Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum, the largest independent travel trade show in North America. The Las Vegas Travel Agent Forum, also known as LVTAF, takes over Paris, Las Vegas this week for the 2026 edition, and this is the largest independent travel agent trade show in North America. Hundreds of suppliers from around the world, cruise lines, resort brands, destination management companies, tour operators, travel insurance providers convene for 4 days of education, networking, roundtable sessions, and direct business development meetings with travel agents from across the United States and Canada. The 2025 edition was the largest in the event's history, drawing over 1,500 travel professionals, including nearly 1,000 leisure travel agents. The 2026 edition builds on that. The forum includes the Travel Agent Select program, which recognizes top producing agents with verified annual sales exceeding $1 million with exclusive hosted experiences and structured supplier meetings. For agents attending without select status, the full floor access, educational seminars, and nightly networking receptions remain the backbone of the event. 4 days, Tuesday through Friday at Paris, Las Vegas, from $100. The event is open only to bona fide leisure travel agents from U.S. and Canada. Number 5, Blake Shelton, back to the Honky Tonk Residency. Blake Shelton plays 2 more nights at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace this week, Wednesday and Friday, and Back to the Honky Tonk continues to be one of the most consistently strong country residency shows on the Strip. Shelton has more than 28 number one singles on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart, a decade plus of the voice, and a live performance style that is deliberately casual, funny, and direct. A show that feels like an event and also like the best party you've ever been to this year, which is exactly what the Coliseum format does for the right artist. God's Country, Austin, Footloose, Old Red, Boys Around Here. The Back to the Honky Tonk show mixes his best hits with the atmosphere Shelton has built across more than 2 decades as one of country music's defining presences. The Coliseum at Caesars is a 4,300-seat room designed for vocal performance, with acoustic panels and a layout that makes every seat feel closer than the size suggests. Combined with the full Caesars Palace property, it is one of the most complete residencies evenings available on the Strip. Wednesday is the better option for anyone who wants a quieter night before EDC transforms the city. Friday runs simultaneously with EDC and No Doubt at Sphere. 3 events at 8 p.m., 3 completely different audiences. Tickets start at $112 on vegasnearme.com. Number 4, Santana, an intimate evening with Santana, Greatest Hits Live. Carlos Santana plays 4 times this week at House of Blues at Mandalay Bay. Santana has been performing in Las Vegas longer than almost any other artist in the city's residency history. And an intimate evening with Santana, Greatest Hits Live, is the essential format for this stage and this room. House of Blues at Mandalay Bay is a standing and seated mid-sized venue that creates a concert atmosphere entirely unlike a theater residency. It's warm, close, and alive. The catalog needs no description for anyone who has spent time with popular music in any decade since the 1960s. Oye Como Va, Smooth, Black Magic Woman, Evil Ways, Maria Maria, Europa, a guitar voice that is among the most instantly recognizable sounds in the history of recorded music. Built on improvisation and feeling rather than technical precision alone, Santana's live performances have always been described as distinct from the recordings, longer, more exploratory, shaped by the room and the audience. 4 nights this week. Wednesday and Thursday are the quietest before EDC begins, transforming the city on Friday. All shows at 7 p.m. Tickets start at $153. Number 3, Vegas Golden Knights Round 2 Playoff Hockey at T-Mobile Arena. The Vegas Golden Knights' second round playoff series against the Anaheim Ducks was tied 1 game apiece after the first 2 games here in Las Vegas. Game 3 and 4 were in Anaheim last week. However that went, Game 5 is confirmed right here at T-Mobile Arena this Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. The game is on the schedule regardless. This series has been exactly as competitive as it looked on paper. 2 evenly matched teams, close games, and a Duck squad that has proven they belong by eliminating the 2-time finalists Edmonton Oilers in round 1. The Ducks are a genuine test. They swept the Golden Knights in the regular season, and their young core, Leo Carlsson, Troy Terry, Cutter, and the 20-year-old Beckett, has been playing with confidence and no fear. But the Knights have home ice advantage, Carter in the net, and a team that won 3 overtime games in the first round alone. T-Mobile Arena for a second-round playoff game is one of the loudest buildings in professional sports, and Tuesday night is the next chapter. After Tuesday, if the series continues, Game 6, if necessary, is Thursday, May 14th at Honda Center in Anaheim. Game 7, if necessary, returns to T-Mobile Arena on Saturday, May 16th. A Saturday Game 7 would land on the same night as the final No Doubt show at Sphere and EDC Night 2. Only in Vegas does this happen. Tickets for Game 5 Tuesday can be found at vegasnearme.com. Number 2, No Doubt at Sphere, final weekend of the Residency. No Doubt is in the final week of their 6-show Sphere residency, and Saturday, May 16th is night 6, the absolute last show they will perform in this run. For context, this is only the second extended concert residency No Doubt has ever played, and the first since their 7-night stand in Los Angeles in 2012. These 6 shows are a genuinely rare event for a band that essentially does not tour regularly. After Saturday night, this chapter closes. 3 nights remain, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. The second weekend of a Sphere residency carries a specific energy that first weekend audiences don't experience. The production team has refined the visual environments in response to the first 3 shows. The band has settled into what the residency is, and the final night audience on Saturday, knowing it's the last performance, creates a shared experience in that room that closing nights consistently produce and that cannot be replicated. Just a Girl, Don't Speak, Spiderwebs, Tragic Kingdom turns 31 this week. Inside Sphere, surrounded on every service, these songs become something new. Wednesday is the first night back and an excellent option for anyone who missed the opening weekend. Friday runs simultaneously with EDC at the Motor Speedway and Blake Shelton at the Coliseum. 3 major events at the same time on a Friday night. Saturday is the closing night of the residency and will be the most in-demand ticket of the 3. Starting at $147, you can find them on vegasnearme.com. All right, and this brings us to number 1. The number 1 thing to do in Las Vegas this week, Electronic Daisy Carnival 2026. EDC 2026's 30th anniversary. EDC returns to Las Vegas Motor Speedway this Friday for its 30th anniversary edition. 30 years of EDC. The festival that began in Los Angeles as a nightclub event in 1997 and moved to Las Vegas in 2011 has grown into one of the largest music gatherings on Earth. This year, more than 500,000 people across 3 nights across multiple stages at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway from 5 p.m. until 5 a.m. each night. 3 days and 3 nights of electronic music at the highest production level that the format has ever achieved. The 2026 edition is already sold out on primary markets. The 30th anniversary lineup is the most ambitious in the festival's history. Tiesto, who performed at the very first EDC Las Vegas in 2011, returns to headline. Martin Garrix, Fisher, John Summit, Cascade, and the Chainsmokers represent the current peak of festival stage electronic music. Charlotte DeWitt, Peggy Gou, and Solomon bring the European techno underground that has become EDC's most critically respected programming. The Prodigy perform on the Cosmic Metal stage in one of the most anticipated sets of the weekend. Over 200 artists across 7 stages. The flagship Kinetic Field is the largest stage in North America when fully deployed. For the first time in EDC history, a World Party Parade will take place on Thursday, May 14th in Las Vegas, free and open to the public, celebrating 30 years under the electric sky. For those of you who do have tickets or are looking on the secondary market, they start at $224 on resale platforms. VegasNearMe.com has the full listing. The Motor Speedway is at the north end of I-15, about 15 minutes from the Strip. Rideshare and shuttle services from multiple Strip hotels operate throughout all 3 nights. That wraps up this week's top 10 things to do in Las Vegas. I'm your host, Adam Torres. We'll be back next week for the next top 10 things to do in Las Vegas. And a quick reminder before we wrap up, start at VegasNearMe.com before booking anything in Las Vegas this week. You can compare tickets, hotel rooms, shows, and nearby attractions all in one place, helping you find the best seats, the best prices, and the best overall experience for your trip.